This is Kenneth Wong, Senior Editor for DE 24/7. Invisible laptops, life-size holograms, and mechanical versions of man's best friend. These are just some of the things to see at Augmented World Expo or 2023. How do you see a laptop you cannot see? No, this is not a riddle. It's a mixed reality laptop called Spacetop from Sightful. What you get with it is just a keyboard and a mouse, but no monitor or display. The display is inside your AR glasses, projected into the mixed reality once you turn it on. The company is currently offering the device to select few under its early access program. That means it will only sell it to qualified individuals, not everybody. And if you do qualify, be ready to shell out about $2,000. That cannot be virtual money. Has to be real money. In the mixed reality space, the visuals are getting robust, so many are now moving on to the next frontier, simulated sensation. This is haptics specialty. At the show, the company is showcasing its new AR-based kitchen design application developed in collaboration with the home improvement store Lowe's, a division of Lowe's called Lowe's Innovative Labs. The hydraulics and pressure buttons in the gloves makes you feel the water sprinkled or the hard surfaces you're interacting with to add realism. You may know Canon as the camera maker, but the company is now showcasing its M-Real mixed reality glasses. You can use these for automotive design inspection, building inspection, and product sales, among others. The technology in its hardware is the same as the camera technology it's known for, but repackaged for mixed reality. AR/VR devices are getting lighter, but in the professional market, they are still goggles and headsets that add quite a bit of weight, so you can't possibly keep it on for more than an hour, the most. But what if they become lighter, as light as regular glasses?
So we have seen that the way AR/VR devices will evolve is that they will become like the shades we wear, right? And that is the device that you can start wearing for 8 hours a day. Like really, if you want these devices to start replacing our smartphones, we will start using these for 8 hours a day. Only way you can do that is that these devices become sub 100 gram one day. Right. Till we reach those points, AR/VR will still remain in half an hour, 1 hour kind of use cases. But all the customers in aerospace, manufacturing, automotive, in the end they want to put these devices for 8 hours a day, right? Whole shift for the people. And all of the device makers, they are already working on to get these devices to sub 100 gram by 2025, 2026. So we are still 2 to 3 years away. But by that time, you will start getting these devices, which will be really sub 100 gram. And that is where our cloud platform, right? Like the devices, the moment you make the devices lighter, only way you can do that is to remove the battery, because battery is really heavy thing in there, right? Now AR/VR, if you look at the experiences, we are trying to do a lot more compute, because now in AR/VR devices we will start having 12 cameras, 20 cameras. You have to start processing these things all the time, and then you will start really visualizing massively large 3D world on this, right? Now to do that, even our laptop with a massive NVIDIA GPU, it will struggle, but we have to do all of those in the sub 100 gram devices. Now only way that will happen is that you start putting the applications in the cloud, do all the processing in the cloud, and then start streaming the experience back to the devices.
One of the surefire use cases that the mixed reality hardware developers have identified is remote assistance and training.
Sure. So what I have here is our latest AR smart glasses. It's called BT45CS. It's our latest and greatest smart glasses geared toward the industrial use case, especially for remote assistance. So the core technology is really on the imaging and optics. Epson, we're really successful in our projector business. So we took a lot of secret sauce from our projection technology and shrink it into a very small form factor. So this headset is pushing 1080p resolution with 34-degree field of view, which translates to about a 120-inch display diagonal 15 feet away from you. And a little bit about the use case that we're focusing, remote assistance, right? So the concept is actually 4 steps: connect, see, guide, and resolve. So in remote assistance, the field technician is wearing the headset, and connect to a remote expert. The remote expert, through the headset camera, can see what the field technician is seeing and provide him guidance in a couple different ways. It could be verbal, it could be annotation over the camera feed, it can be document sharing, video sharing, etc., so that they collaborate together to get a problem resolved in a timely and efficient manner. So this headset, we have it as tether design, meaning you do need to connect to a controller or host device to power the headset. Like in this setup, I have it connect to our intelligent controller. It is optimized for our headset. It's connected through USB-C, and you actually have the option to swap it out to a Android device or a Windows device. It will save the same purpose. So the battery and the computing power are all coming from the host device. So for customer who needs, let's say, a longer battery life or higher computing power, or if they need cellular service, they can actually swap it out to another device that serves their specific need. So,
because you can go into an immersive experience and you can do something over and over and over again in a way that is safe, and you're kind of building up that muscle memory to do something. And also, it's not just about reading from a textbook, but it's being able to like see and do and learn all at once. I think it is such a powerful tool, and we see, you know, organizations, I think Delta Airlines was using it to help train baggage folks or folks that are servicing airplanes. They don't have to stop the airplane on the tarmac or go out into a dangerous situation in order to learn. So I think that's really powerful. And in the manufacturing space, you know, the ability to recreate what a manufacturing floor looks like and be able to put somebody into that experience, it's going to save such time and cost for the company, but it's also just such an effective way of learning. We've seen studies time and again that are showing that retention of information is improved when you learn through virtual or augmented reality. So
there is a bill to secure fundings to offer AR/VR based trainings at community colleges to upskill existing workforces and to offer new skills to the upcoming engineers and manufacturers.
It's called the Immersive Technology for the American Workforce Act, HR, I believe the number is 3211. That's Washington speak for go support the bill. So it was introduced by Representative Lisa Blunt Rochester out of Delaware, and also Tim Walberg out of Minnesota. And it's a bipartisan bill that would direct grant dollars to community colleges and other career and technical education centers so that we can help train and upskill people who might not otherwise have had a chance to learn these things. We need to get them involved. This is what the American workforce is about in the future.
With the metaverse becoming the place to host digital twins, hardware makers are also pivoting their offerings to cater to the metaverse.
Yeah, the metaverse at a very high level is all about the internet moving from 2D to a spatial 3D environment. And we strongly believe that AR/VR devices are just going to be a key gateway into that spatial experience. It's not going to be the only gateway, but if you want a true immersive spatial experience, AR/VR devices are going to be a big part of it. And here at Think Reality, which is our brand for AR/VR, we have created a complete set of solutions around AR glasses, VR glasses, a complete Think Reality cloud software that helps you manage these devices and deploy content, and then a whole set of professional services that our enterprise customers can leverage to scale in this business. We also have a great platform and partnerships with Qualcomm Snapdragon Spaces that really allows us to enable software vendors, ISVs, by vertical on these platforms so that they can serve their customers in a particular vertical industry. This is our latest Think Reality VR device. It's a 6 DoF with a pass-through camera that is already available and shipping. We've been shipping this to our developer community for the last 3 months now, and with camera pass-through. And our goal is to really help the enterprises with high ROI use cases like soft skills training, hard skills training, and collaboration. If you look at the major skills gap in the manufacturing industry, for example, right now, the big goal that they have is how can I train my workers, a new worker, rapidly? How can I bring the training time down from 6 weeks to 2 days? And we've learned over and over again through real use cases that you can actually, through spatial learning, through learning on AR, VR devices, you can actually have 60 to 70% reduction in the training time and significantly high retention of what they're learning.
Inside these virtual worlds, content creation, converting CAD models into AR-ready objects, is still quite a hurdle. And in AR, you also have to solve another problem, aligning the virtual objects to the real environment where it's projected.
And the way today computer vision works is that when you try to align a digital twin that you created to the real world, you try to look for patterns that, hey, I see a circle, I see a square, right? Those are okay if you're just doing experiences which like 1 or 2 experiences a month, but with AR VR you will start doing this like maybe 1,000 of experiences you will do in a daily basis because you are constantly interacting with your world, right? So alignment will become super important in those scenarios. And like, so for us also what we are doing is that we are making alignment really scalable, that customers can do any complex millions of object alignment in no time, right? So one is digital twinning, 3D alignment on the real world of the digital twin, and then streaming it with a very low latency. So all of those three we believe will be very critical for AR and VR. And we are perfectly taking our bet on AR VR that Omniverse will get its real value from AR VR. Like, I mean, Omniverse has a lot of use cases, but the use will start exploding as AR VR devices start becoming more consumer grade. And the reason is that AR VR is the perfect medium for consuming the 3D world, right? So what we are doing is that very focus on AR VR, solving the digital twinning, like making digital twinning dirt cheap, making alignment, 3D alignment perfectly scalable. So you should be able to align your digital twin to anything out there in the world, like without any manual work. And the last one is really streaming these experiences from the cloud with almost no latency. Those are the three things that we believe we are doing the best, and Omniverse will be more of a partner for us instead of we.
There are both challenges and opportunities in the mixed reality market, and AWE is one of the best places to discover them. Next year, AWE will be in Long Beach, California, so see you on the waterfront by the Queen Mary. I'm Kenneth Wong for DE 24/7, signing off from AWE 2023 in Santa Clara.